Hey everyone, Brian Matthews here with Southern Pine Outdoors. Today's video is going to be all about the shop, garage, detached garage, however you call it, whatever you call it, barn. Like I say, this is going to be a tour of mine that is a 40 by 60 shop. We purchased the piece of property, and this was on there, of course. You know, had to get the piece of property with the biggest detached garage. It's got the two garage doors there, but don't want to get into much detail right now. But like I say, if you like these kind of videos about garages, vehicles, UTVs, hunting and fishing, the outdoors, things like that, please like, comment, and subscribe to all of our videos. We'd love to have you give us your input, give us some tips and ideas, and try to educate everybody, because this is what this channel is all about, is just giving you a raw view into what I do on the weekends and things like that, and what I've learned over the past few years, my experiences with things and attempts and failures with everything. So like I say, if that sounds interesting to you, please like and subscribe to our channel and comment down below on every video that you watch to give us your input on what we can do to better our channel. So getting back to the actual video, this is a 40 by 60 garage, as stated before. It's got the two bay doors that you see behind me. The garage does have power, no water, but hopefully we'll get to that at some point. The barn, pole barn, whatever it's called, was originally designed for, like I say, to not have all the sides enclosed, but the previous owner decided to go ahead and enclose it as he was building it, and went inside and insulated and sheetrocked it as well. So it is wired throughout, which is nice. And like I say, we'll get inside here in just a second, but just wanted to show you the outside real quick, and just to give you reference of how big a 40 by 60 really is. It's pretty big. So we'll show you right inside real quick, so hang on with us. So guys, this is the inside of the garage shop. Like I say, a lot of stuff going on. We just moved in and did some cleaning up last night and tried to organize things as best I could for this video. But so we do have some things kind of sitting in the floor and some trash and things like that. But I just wanted to kind of go over how I'm kind of setting it up, and I may change my mind, especially if y'all give me some ideas on how to organize a shop garage. I'm not used to having something like this, especially not this big. But just want to take you around my shop real quick. Start off, like I say, here's one of those bay doors. Sorry that you can't really see me anymore. And then there's the other one right there. So that's kind of the front of the shop itself. It's got a little side door right here, and then obviously you can see the electrical panel coming in for everything as well. So it is wired with the overhead lights, as you can see, kind of going through everything. Got my camera equipment. Got to have that, you know. Got to have the camera equipment. Kind of starting off right here, just kind of the hunting and fishing stuff. Obviously this will grow, and I've got several things still in the house, like the actual clothing and boots and things like that, and guns that will stay in the house. But this is the majority of the fishing stuff, and the tents, and the trail cameras and all that kind of stuff. And then this next rack over, you can kind of tell it's more of the outdoor camping stuff, tents, you know, random things like that, cooking ware and all that. I found some hooks from our move and everything, decided to screw them in to the pegboard, and there's actually, you know, studs back behind there that previous owner screwed these pegboards into. So I was able to find those and hang the two things there, my pack as well as the tree stand. Coming back over here to the garden center, took some more of those pegs and things like that I had. I actually had some actual peg that you stick in and everything rests on. You can kind of see them over here. Just kind of got them lined up for future purposes. But tried to hang the weed eater sideways, just wasn't working right because there wasn't enough room between this door and the corner there. So wound up hanging up everything. I think it actually works out a lot nicer than that, the way I did it. But like I say, if y'all have got any suggestions, I'm open to suggestions to try to make it a little more organized. I'm very much an organized kind of person. Kind of going towards the middle here, ignore the wife's hammock. We're getting ready to put that out. These posts that are in the middle here, they kind of run, sorry, I'm making y'all dizzy. They run down the length of the shop here. Each one of these has an electrical outlet on it with 4 outlets put into them. So it only has the 120, 240 right now, ran to the shop. It is single phase, and then we only have the 120 outlets right now. If I ever did expand, I would just go straight to the panel at the front door there and add an outlet there and kind of have a welder at the front door. That way, if I ever had to weld something outside, I'd be closer to the bay doors back there. The section here in the middle, I decided to kind of make my tool section, and I know this is very small of a tool section. It's going to grow hopefully in the near future, but decided to put it in the middle. I was thinking I could pull something over on this side of the bay door and then this side of the bay door to be able to work on it and not have to run around the shop from one end to the other to get some kind of tool or something if I had lined the tools up on this wall right here. So just trying to be kind of convenient factor. If you, like I say, if y'all have any ideas as far as location of things like that, that would be awesome to get your feedback on. The other section here that's kind of got all this junk here temporarily, plan on building a wooden bench across here to be able to actually work on, do some hammering and things like that, get a vise, and then also going to put a piece of sheet metal on top of a portion of that bench to be able to hammer certain things with a metal hammer and all. The other thing I wanted to kind of point out, and I know this is kind of in the wrong section, I was using this cart for a previous video, but just wanted to point out the cart here. Never thought that this would really come in handy until started putting things on it last night and being able to pull it around the shop. With the concrete floor and it being pretty smooth, this wagon works like a dream to be able to pull gas cans, bags of fertilizer like I've got, and bags of seed and things like that, that you keep around your shop, keeps them off the ground, and to be able to go from one end to the other is pretty nice. This is the other half of the shop. Obviously you can see my Ford F-150 can crew cab, super crew cab, short bed for 5.5 footer can actually fit in here with plenty of room to spare. So like I say, I've got plenty of room in between me and the trailer, and then also plenty of room from the tailgate to the bay door back there. Just to kind of give you a reference point, this is a 6 by 12 foot trailer. So it's a pretty big trailer as far as how much room it actually takes up. It's, you know, like I say, with the tongue and everything, you're probably looking at 16 feet. So it takes up a good bit of space. I would have the Can-Am in here. We have a Can-Am Commander side by side. It's currently in the shop getting some things added to it, as well as a warranty cover. We'll talk about that later. Some other things that we've got, obviously, are the kayaks. That's another potential video in the future. I got some random bikes and things like that from back in my exercise days. As you can tell, I don't do much of that anymore. And then over here is kind of the continuation of the garden center. That's what I'm gonna call it. The lawnmowers and the pressure washer and all of that. And like I say, when you come back over here, we do have like a small office area that's about the size of a bedroom. Plan on doing some painting in there to fix that up and kind of get that ready. But like I say, there's another shot kind of the center here where a lot of the tools and things like that will go that kind of are used on a regular basis. So like I say, this is my tool shed, pole barn, shop, garage, whatever you want to call it, review. Like I say, if y'all have any comments, please leave those down below. If you like the video, hit that like button, and if you would subscribe and hit the bell, that really helps our channel out. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.